what's up? It's been a long time since I've shown you a new song. This is Marshmello Pink and Sting doing Dreaming, which actually kind of also sounds like some other old school Sting stuff. Is that a fly? I'll show you the fancy way and a kind of simplified version and just like a way you can kind of mess around with. If you just want the chords and you want to dip away by yourself and just try it, you know, however you think to go about it, it's B minor, G, A suspended 4, but not really. But A suspended 4, and then to an A. That's what's going on. But let's start off with, I watched some tutorials, but they didn't really capture the vibe of what was going on in the song. So this is my interpretation of what's going on in the song, and I think it's pretty close. I'm gonna play it fingerstyle, because that just makes more sense to me, but you could probably play it with a pick. Just a little more emotion with your right hand. No jokes, man. So let's start off with the B minor. So what you typically are having between these chords, before we go into that weird suspension chord, is you kind of have this top line, and then you have basically a power chord is going on, but we're not going to finger them like power chords. Some of them will be, the other ones won't be. You'll see. So we start with that B minor. So I'm just playing a regular B minor, and it's bum ba da bum ba ba boom ba da boom boom ba. So the first two notes up top are quick, and the second time they're slower. And my thumb is moving between the low B and the F sharp. So the power chord is right. And then what I would suggest you do, the way I hear it, is we're gonna leave our fingers, our pinky and middle finger in the B minor, leave them and just move your finger, your index to the G, because that's still a G chord, but we have the open D string. And do the same pattern, but these two fingers stay in place. And in fact, I keep them there the whole way until we resolve the A major chord. So we got, so our upper notes staying the same. We changed our, whoops, 2-4 to 3-0. I have no idea if that worked. I just tried to swap out a card mid-video. Usually I just would restart. But anyways, we had the B minor to the G. Right, and my thumb is alternating between the power chord on the B minor to the open G. But you could play that with a pick. You would just move much more quicker. Now, the interesting spot to me, I think this is interesting, is this suspension over the A chord. It's not crazy. It's just not something you would typically expect with guitar music. You might hear people say A sus4, which I would say if you're playing it the easier way, yeah, why not? But it's actually going from this structure, we're gonna put an A in the bass and an A power chord, right there. 0-2, but we're gonna hold the B minor on top and then resolve it by just picking up our fingers and going to the bar chord. Right, so we have the B minor to the G while keeping the notes on top the same. Now we still keep them on the A. So we have the A, so we keep these two fingers, the pinky and the middle finger, but add this, and then resolve it by holding down the bar and just picking up your fingers. And the whole thing, right, is what? what it sounds like to me on the album. That bump, ba da da ba ba boom ba da ba ba ba, and the bass kind of alternating between the root and the fifth of all the chords. Now, if you just wanted to strum it, yeah, sure. B minor, G, A sus4, resolving to A. So you get like. That works. That works. I would suggest you actually keep the suspension. I would say like put some boom chaka boom chaka boom chaka, and actually keep the full suspension. The difference is 2 notes instead of 1 note, it's 2. So I would do like maybe if we're just like jamming by a campfire, but I want to keep the aggressiveness of the tune. We keep all the same chords, B minor. But I'm keeping my fingering from the fingerstyle version. Especially on that suspended A. Resolving. And then you put your little, you know, right hand funk on it. Of course, if you had time, you could put walking bass in there or something, like something little dress it up a little bit. But that's basically it, man. As a stickler of music, I would say, however you play it, make sure you keep these 2 notes, the B and the D up top, frets 4 and 3, because they are constantly hanging around those. We got 4 chords, and on 3 of those chords, that's on top. So I would keep that no matter what. And then however you choose to articulate it, that power chord sound. Oh, I played the wrong chord there. But you get what I'm saying. Like, try to stay a little bit true to it. If you're covering a song, like, be a little bit true to it. And then, of course, you can walk up. Just have some fun with it, man. It's just music, man. Just do what you want. I haven't shot one of these videos in a long time. This is probably trash. It's probably trash. But hey, clap for you if you made it this long. Clap for me, I made it this long. It's what it is. It's probably been like 3 years since I shot a video like this. This is silly. This is silly. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.